There, folks. A little kid. We're gonna cut some timber. Timber. Go down there and get the old Ford. There, folks. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's go play with a server. Hey, folks. That's funny. Let's see if I can get this to come up over here. See if you can see it too. Boing, 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 boing. There we go. Get me out of the way. Aha. My big head. I got a big head, so. There we go. Maybe that'll do. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Alright. So, we're on Debian operating system here today. We're going to go play in... it's a virtual machine, so... root at SC Midlands. And we're here. Alright, so the way I have set up the links for TGIF and Brandmeister and XLX are all in the opt folder. So we'll cd in the opt, capital HB link 3. Okay. ls-l. These are the files there. And hblink.cfg is the nano. hblink.cfg is the configuration file. And in HBLink, all I had to change is here. Of course, the debugger is off, I believe. Yeah, the debugger log level is on info. But starting out, you could put it on debug if something was going wrong. The open bridge is not being used in this case. The master is not being used in this case. I have TGIF. You just enable it, say true here. TGIF.network here. 62031. Okay. My call sign. And with the TGIF network link, you have to have these last two numbers here. I use 12 because I have a lot of devices. So 3145466 is my ID, and then I added 12, two numbers at the end, for TGIF network to recognize the ID as a separate device. Slots 3. Slots 1 means you're on one time slot. Slots 2 means you're on time slot 2. The slot 3 means it'll work on time slot 1 and time slot 2, depending on which one you choose. This is just information that you can fill out. It's mainly for repeaters, so you don't have to fill it out. And then that was all on that. Oh, one thing I did have to do was make loose right here. It had to be true. And Brandmeister is the same way. 749111419 is server number 2, 3102. And it's 62031. Password is the same as TGIF PASS0 PASSW0 ORD W0 RD. Password with a 0 instead of an O. And I use the same ID here. The same extra 2 numbers because it's a different network. So that's why that's like that. XLX. Enable true. Loose needs to be true. And the more things that you add here, like this says port number 54000, and Brandmeister is 54001. Now this doesn't really matter, but for the program to work, it has to be a different port, because it'll give an error saying you got that port number already used. And even though it's not being used, this whatever function this is, it'll give you an error. So XLX is 54002, and it's at scmidlands.network 62030 BASSWRWORD. And with XLX, you do not use 2 digits after your radio ID. And everything else here will be the same. Now you would do the module number, which is right here. XLX module. Okay. 4001 would be module A. And I've named it XLX-A. See? Right there. Alright. And then they're not in order, but I did C next. See that? And it's set up exactly the same, but I had to change this to 5004. Set up the same exact way. Only difference is the module 4003. Okay, and you can do B, D, E, F, G, or whatever. The next thing we're going to look at is rules.py. This tells you exactly how to do it. But this one is my bridges. This is XLX to TGIF Midlands. So I use TGIF, which is the name of that other one. Time slot 1 has to be time slot 1. The Talkgroup 31458. Active true. Timeout timer. Timeout type none. And over here on the times, they need to be 0. I don't know why. Maybe you can do something different, but that's the way I got it to work for me. Okay. So, in all the rest of these, there's no timeout timers, none of that stuff, because the repeaters are going to time out, the radios are going to time out after whatever they're set at, and so on. So there's no reason for the link to also have a timeout. XLX A is time slot 2. It's always time slot 2. It's always Talkgroup 9. Okay, for HBLink. And then this is named XLX to Brandmeister Midlands. Set up exactly the same way. The only difference is Brandmeister to XLX-A. This is SE-TAC. So C goes to Talkgroup 9. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, while you're hanging out with me, I'm going to add in the config, HBLink config. What we're going to do here is we're going to make this smaller. Uh-oh, what did it do? Stop. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this, we're going to add module B to this. Alright, so we're going to copy all of this. I can't get it all in the screen there for whatever reason. I guess I could. There we go. Alright, so we're going to copy this. And come on down here. Boop, boop, boop. We're going to paste it. Alright, now it's exactly the same as A. So we need to change this to B. So it will have a different name. And then we're going to make sure this is not the same as the rest of them. Alright, and we're going to change the XLX module to 4002. And that is literally it. We go to rules. We're going to do the same type of thing. We're going to copy from this comma to that comma. Copy. Get it right here. We're going to paste it. See that? We're going to rename it. We're going to call it Carolina Link. XLX to Carolina. We're going from, we'll use their Brandmeister 31347. Is that right? Is that right? 31374. I know that didn't sound right. Alright, and everything else will be the same. We don't want it on module A, XLX. We want it to be on B. Okay. Roger that. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright. Control X. Yeah, we're going to save it. Hit enter. Okay, now we got to run this thing. So let's get it in the screen here. So in order to run it, because it's stopped, well, I don't know. Let's do system CTL status H. Okay, it's running. Right. So we'll do stop. Alright, it stopped. Good. Alright, so we need to run it manually. Error. Okay, so 4004 is already in use. Alright, so what we need to do now is... Did it lock up on me? What happened? Oh, goodness. Okay. So what we need to check is HBLink.config. It says port 4000. See that 54004 was already in use. So this is 54000. Alright. 54001. 54002. 54004. 54004. Okay, well, let's change it to 3. What do you know? If that's the only error we have, we're good. Alright, looks like everything worked. I didn't get any errors. So now module A should be Carolina Link. Wrong server. Ain't it cool? So module B, it says nothing here. Let's go change that now. So let's make it... Well, first of all, let's do a system CTL. Let's reload the daemons. Daemon reload. Alright. And we'll restart it. Alright. Should be rocking and rolling. Okie dokie. Now let's back out of that. And let's go to root. VAR. www. XLXD. PGS. Config. INC. PHP. So we don't need to CD into that. We need to view the folder. Alright. So let's change this module to Carolina Link. It should change fairly quickly. Right here. It's going to pop up in just a second. Because it updates quite often. Every couple seconds. There you go. So, should be Carolina Link. Should be connected to module A. We can test that out. We'll go to Carolina Link's reflector. Oh, my back. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, my back. So we'll go into the HD one. I'm gonna put in the code for module B. It said E, but okay, this is my link, and this is me actually. This is KG4NWE actual. Okay. So, all right, I should key up here, and it should come up on Carolina link if I did everything correctly. KG4NWE. All right. It does take a few seconds for the reflectors because it only, like I said, a couple seconds. Look at there. So we're showing up there, so that's good. It's awesome. So um, successfully added a module, named it, and linked it to a talk group. And I'm gonna have to undo that because I don't have permission to link the Carolina link. But it was just showing you how we do it, or that's how I do it. Now there may be a better way, but that is how I do it. If you have any questions, let me know. Be glad to help. Peace. Chicken grease.